Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm here to do my Dollar Tree Traveler's Notebook. I did create this out of items in my stash, and I technically only spent $2 to create this whole thing as far as buying new items. So if you'd like to see how I made this Dollar Tree Traveler's Notebook journal, then please stay tuned. Some paper to the side. Deconstruct your folder, meaning just rip it apart. So the folder starts out like this. You're going to rip this down and cut the sides of it and cut it in half. And you can get 2 traveler's notebooks or 2 junk journals out of one folder. So you get 2 for $1 on that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut this down. All right, now that you have that cut down, go ahead and fold it in half how you would like it. And if you don't like the inside cover of the folder, you can easily cover this up with some construction paper. They sell that at the Dollar Tree. Or you can even take one of your pieces of computer paper and just glue it or tape it down just so you don't have to see the inside cover of that. I don't mind that being there for the purpose of this video. So just fold that in half, and you'll find that once you fold it in half, you may need to do some additional cutting. To smooth the creases, go ahead and use the handle of your scissors to smooth down the creases of your paper or your folder. And when you get that nice and crisp, you want to go along and probably cut it again to make sure it's even. You probably should have cut it like that to start with, but that's not how I did it. But I am going to go back and fix it now. Now you have the beginning of your traveler's notebook. You want to go in and make 2 holes. And you want to make sure the holes are far enough out so that your actual Dollar Tree computer paper that you're going to put in there will actually fit. If you're not familiar with what a traveler's notebook is, you pretty much it's just a travel journal. You have this elastic that comes around this. This is my personal one that I use for journaling. See, journaling. And the middle of it has elastic in it. So you can add or remove notebooks. This particular traveler's notebook has 2 elastics. So I have just this empty one right here. Then I have the one that I'm currently using. And I could take this journal out. Just remove it from that elastic. So it's just something, you know, easy and just another method of journaling. Another, you know, tool to journal. We just happen to be doing one right now on a budget. So back to this. You want to make sure it's far enough out so that your paper will fit. And you're going to make 2 holes within the creases of this folder. I'm using a swivel knife, but since this is like a traveler's notebook on a budget, you don't have to use that. You could use the end of an earring. I know that sounds ratchet. You can also use the point of a knife. It does not have to be a craft knife. It can be whatever you have. But just a heads up, if you're looking for craft stuff on a budget, Dollar General has X-Acto knives, which is pretty much a craft knife, for like $2 or $3. So you don't have to break the bank to get stuff like this. So I made my 2 holes. I made sure they were far enough out so that the sheets of paper can fit in there. Now, this is Dollar Tree computer paper by Jot. I want to make sure that it will fit and match up with the holes. So I'm just going to look at the paper, line it up with the holes, and then I'm going to mark it with my knife to make sure that I cut it there. All right, now that you've cut your computer paper down, obviously you can make this a lot prettier. You can use different kinds of paper from the Dollar Tree. You can use notebook paper. You can stain the paper with coffee. You can do all that kind of stuff. But this is just what I'm using for the purpose of this video. You have the paper cut down. You want to go in with your Dollar Tree Crafter's Square stretch lace, and you're going to take some lace off. And I don't have the exact amount that you need to take off. Honestly, I don't have that off the top of my head. I'm just eyeballing it. The SKU on this is 197091. So I'll put that right there. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, in case anybody wants to try and order it. All right, now for this portion, you're going to take your stretch lace. You're going to insert one end of it through one hole. Make sure your holes are cut good. Definitely want to make sure those are big enough for the lace to get through. Okay, I think that might be good. Okay. Take one end of it, go ahead and stick that in and pull it. Then you're going to take another end of it and put it in the other hole and pull it through. Once you have those pulled through, you're going to flip it around. Try and get that string as even as you can get it. And then you're going to flip it back around. And now you just have it hanging out right here, right? So at that point, you're going to bunch it up. And you're going to put it into a knot. Okay, got a nice knot right there. And then I'm going to pull it in tight on the inside. And I'm just getting an idea for how big my binding is going to be for this. So I'm going to close it up, and then I'm going to look at it. Okay, and that's as tight as I want it to go. So you still have these open inside, and you're going to want to get something for one to hold this down better. And then kind of eyeball it. I say do about 6 inches upward, maybe 6.5, and then snip it. And then you're going to want to tie this into a knot as well. Okay. Cut off the extra. And then you have your inside string for the traveler's notebook. Okay, now we're going to feed our paper into it. You're just going to go to the middle fold of your paper. Again, mine is not cut perfect. Doesn't have to be cut perfect. And you're going to put it in up to that fold part, right? Now you have yourself a Dollar Tree traveler's notebook. And then you just, to bind it or to keep it together, you just do it like this. And you close it up like that. Now, let's decorate the front of it. Because we just did all that and we want it to be cute, right? So, we're going to do that. This is like a little burlap bow Dollar Tree had this a couple years ago. I believe last year I saw them bring it back. They used to be in a pack of 3 and then they downgraded them to a pack of 2. So who knows if they'll even have it this year. But it says peel off backing and press firmly to package. So this already has an adhesive on the back of it. However, you can also hot glue it to your paper. So I'm just going to peel that off. And looks like I peeled off some of the sticky part too, huh? Yep, I think I did. I peeled off some of the sticky part. That sucks. Did I or did I not? I don't know. So don't be an idiot like me and peel off some of the sticky parts. But luckily, I have a tape runner right here. And you can just take your tape runner and do like this. It's a quick fix. Don't even have to get up and get your hot glue gun. So, I know that I would like this to go up here on the traveler's notebook. Alright, and then I made this little pocket out of some of the Dollar Tree paper. And that's another thing, y'all. If you have all this extra paper from the Dollar Tree, you can use it for these little projects. You can use it as your inside filler paper for the traveler's notebook. I know a lot of us buy all these new things when they come out. Go ahead and just shop your stash. All the stuff that I'm using, besides this folder and this computer paper, the rest of it is stuff that I had. So I made this little pocket thing right here. And I'm going to actually just tape that on the front. And I'll show you how to make that in a second. So I'm just going to take my tape runner. Put the tape all on the back of it. And I'm going to stick that on up there. I think I want that to be kind of straight on there. Okay, and now how I made that is, I took one of the little 6x6 sheets, you fold it, maybe other methods to do this, but this is how I do it. You fold it over again. At this point, you're going to want to cut some of it. I didn't do this last time, but you may want to, let's see, how am I going to do this? Look, cut some of this right here. Cut off a little rectangle. And do that on that other side too. And that's just to make sure. Oh, look, I need to get my life together. You ever get on your own nerves? Like, I just get on my own nerves sometimes. Okay. Now, you're going to fold it over, fold this up, tape it all, and then you have a little envelope. So, I'll run my tape runner through this just to show y'all. Wouldn't that be something if this just ran out during this video? I hope it does not. And you can cut it and make little designs. It can be whatever you want it to be. Just like that. How cute is that? And you could put that on there. I think that's really cute. You can also put this on the inside. So how about we put this actually on the inside? And you know what? You can even cut this right here. And then now it folds over. Or you can fold it over like that. And this little pocket is so cute. We can just put it on the inside of that. And you just have a homemade pocket on the front of your traveler's notebook. And if you want to decorate this even further, you can go through and use some of the Dollar Tree alphabet letters. These are in silver. These are by Jot. I don't have the Jot logo on there because I had my stickers stored in a binder before, and I had them in protector sheets. So I had to cut the Jot logo off of there to make it fit. So that's why that looks like that. I can get it out of there, huh? All right, and you're just gonna get your letters, and you can just put your name on the front of that. Oh, great! Watch how you do these Dollar Tree letters, though. They don't work like the regular ones. You can just put your initials, or if you want to put your whole name, that's fine. I'm probably just gonna put my name, and then you can put some cute little rhinestones on it. Put it at an angle. You don't have to put it like straight across. Just do your thing, you know. Crafting doesn't have to be perfect. I feel like if everybody's, you know, little projects that they did look the same, then what fun would it be, you know? You got to make your own thing. Be your own person at the end of the day. And people will respect you more for that in the long run. They really will. Okay. And as y'all can see, I do have a bigger desk. This is the one from IKEA. It's, I consider it more or less a craft table because it is so huge and I'm able to just spread out and do all this stuff on it. I'm not constricted with space, y'all. I love it. But see that? See how cute that is? That's so cute. Now, I can also put some pearls on it, some little rhinestones. Let me just see what I have. I got some of these little pearls that I could possibly put on there. I could put these along the side of this little pocket, and these are by Jot as well. And they fit perfectly on that. Look how cute that is. And then you can also take some of these Jot stickers. Just go through your stash and see what you have, you know? And you could put some of these on there. And these are just little foam mounting stickers that you could stick on there. I'm just going to take two of the pink ones and just stick them on there. And then how cute is that? And then you could go through and decorate your little pages with washi and stickers and, you know. Take you some of these stickers right here, put them on each page at the bottom, decorate it with washi. Matter of fact, and you can put it at the bottom of this page to decorate your page. And it don't have to be on there cute. Lord. You can even just rip the washi. You don't even have to, you know, you don't have to be all cute with it. Especially if you're using this as a junk journal, you probably don't want it to look exactly straight or whatever. And I know some of y'all that watch my planner videos, y'all are probably cringing right now because I always want my stuff to be straight and in a line. But the reality of it is it doesn't have to be like that. And you can decorate your little page like this. And then you can draw on it, write on it, journal on it, whatever. This stuff does not have an age limit. If anything, especially if you have children or grandchildren, do something like this with your grandchildren, your little granddaughters or your grandsons. They'll love stuff like this. And they'll always remember, hey, my grandma or my grandfather did a craft with me. You know, like, I wish I had those kinds of things with my grandparents. I never got the chance to do stuff like that. My grandparents were older and sickly, and now I don't have any of my grandparents. So I really wish I had the chance to do stuff like that. Yeah, there is your little traveler's notebook. So I hope that you all have enjoyed this video as all over the place as it was. I hope that you'll stay tuned for the next one. I have a binder planner coming up, an actual planner video for that. And then I also have a spiral notebook journal that I'm going to do as well. So I'll probably get all of those out this week, so stay tuned for that. I hope that y'all are having a great day whenever you see this video, and I'll talk to you again in the next one. Bye.